Hi there, I'm Shaunna Hanover. I live, work, and play right here in New Braunfels, and I help people buy, sell, and plan moves across New Braunfels, San Antonio, and the surrounding hill country. On this channel, I share honest, on-the-ground insight about our local market, different communities, new construction, and what actually matters when you're making a move, whether that's now, a month from now, or a few years down the road. If you find this helpful, make sure to like and subscribe. And when you reach out, just know it's always me on the other end. No robots, no assistants, no handoffs. I get contacted by people like you every day who are just trying to make smart, informed decisions, and that's exactly what this channel is here to help with. Let's go take a look around. Hi, welcome to Webb, a 55 and up community in New Braunfels, Texas, located in Barramindie. We're gonna come tour some model homes. Follow me. This is the contour. Welcome home, you guys. This is the first model. So here, right off the entrance, is a nice office space. Nice and bright. Double doors. Coming this way, you're in the kitchen. One thing I'd like to point out is this community does have gas cooking, which is a nice bonus. I love the window here at the sink, the countertops. Another really nice feature are the plugs on the islands. So this is nice, especially if you are a crock pot cooker like me. Your cords, usually your plugs are down here on the side of the islands. So major trip hazard or walking into it and yanking your whole crock pot off the countertop, especially if you have dogs like we do. So I love this feature, I really do. I also like all the storage around the island, and then all of the cabinets. This one has the Lazy Susan. These have the pull-outs as well. These are great for storage, just function, practicality. Another thing I like is the microwave, how they put these up off of the countertop, but not directly above the stove. I do like that feature. Obviously, very open living, coming straight through. A little bit of a separation here with the window. The people who design these homes do a great job decorating, I will say. This is a wallpaper that they used, a textured wallpaper, so that's fun. Some of the other details I like in here are the trade ceilings, and they just did a slightly darker color, and it just makes that pop. We'll come out here in a little bit, but I want to take you to the primary, which is right here off the living space. And the location of the laundry room. This was really smart in my opinion because you're not having to go very far from your laundry room into your bedroom. Let's check out the primary. So here they did a lovely light fixture, but I will say in Texas, especially here, it is quite warm. So I would probably go for a ceiling fan instead of this. I mean, it's beautiful, don't get me wrong, but I would do a ceiling fan. Looking out here, that nice big windows, which brings in a lot of natural light. Then we'll take you into the primary bath. I do like that there are pocket doors, huge space savers. They did a double vanity, nice walk-in shower. Now, one of the features out here at Webb, this is a pan, and it does have a curb. One of the upgrades you can do is where it's just smooth. It's just so you don't have a step at all. It's truly just a walk-in, so there's no curb to step over, or, you know, God forbid you trip over. So just, that is an option for you. Here we have your water closet, or shall I say your toilet. And then here, nice linen closet. You can never have too much storage. And then here is the lovely closet for all of my clothes. Not too much room in here for my husband's things, but that's okay. All right, let's go see the rest of the house. What do you guys think so far? You like it? It's beautiful. It really is beautiful. The floors are beautiful. Also, I like this color that they did. Also, keep in mind, for the sake of the models, they did take the doors off. So just for flow, right? So keep in mind, there would be doors on the laundry room and at the primary. Let's check this out. I love these sliders. I've got to unlock it first. That always helps. But they're a triple slider door, so this opens out. I love this. This really creates that indoor-outdoor living, just a nice, cohesive, I love it. Come on out here. They did, of course, these are the models, so they went all out, but this is the extended patio, and it goes the entire length of the home. So nice space out here. You've got plenty of room to put tables and chairs, and then, of course, they did this nice seating area. A really cool feature about Del Webb are the walking trails. The walking trails will go throughout the community, and they are paved. If that is of importance to you, please pay attention to that with other 55 and up communities, because a lot of them do not pave their trails. Also, they have already pre-plumbed for gas and water out here. So if you wanted to add an outdoor kitchen, they've already done the hard part for you. You just need to hook it up. They also did the outlets here as well. I do like the tongue and groove wood on the ceiling. You could always drop some ceiling fans out here because it is wired for it. And then you've got the plugs in the ceiling as well. All right, let's go see the rest. I'm not sure if I showed you the pantry, but here's the pantry here right off the kitchen. There is a little bit of storage in there already, or a little bit of items in there already. This would be one of your guest rooms and your guest bathroom. Again, they did some really cool light fixtures, and I love them. I just know for me, I gotta have my ceiling fans. It's hot down here. So really nice room, really nice size. That's a queen bed with 2 end tables, and then you have the storage, you know, in your closet. And I will say this too, the size of the doors, the size of the entries are nice and wide. So in the instance that, you know, somebody needed a walker or a wheelchair, it is compliant. So you could do that with ease. We have one more thing to show you in this home, and it's going to be right here off the entrance. Coming this way, this would be your garage entry. This one is the design center right now for the community. So this is where you would pick out all your selections of your tile, your flooring, all the fun things. And man, do they have selections for you to choose from. You have another coat closet here. Again, you can put vacuums, coats, and then all of the 1-story homes in Del Webb, because you can build 2-story homes in this community, which is different for 55 and up. But they put your ACs, your HVAC system in the closets, not up in the attic. So you don't have to go upstairs and get on a ladder if you don't want to. So I do like that. It just makes it ease, right? It's definitely just a convenience to not have to go up in the attic to change your filters and do your regular maintenance. They're right here for you. All right, that's the first one. We're gonna go check out 4 more. Welcome to the second model here. This is the Hallmark. You can do 2 to 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and as you can see, the square footage can vary. So you have lots of options here. Love the door. Come on in. This one already, to me, feels lighter and brighter, but that's because the color of the floor, right? So right off the entry, you have a nice little coat closet, and of course, the designers did the drop zone here, which is nice. Coming down your entryway, you have lovely windows that just make it light and bright. We of course did, you know, some of the textured walls here. It just adds a little pizzazz, if you will. So just take note of these things, because these are all things you could do. Like the way they did the drapes. They did the short rods so you're not blocking the windows, but you could always do a blind and then just have the shears next to it. It just draws the eye up, light and bright. And then here's the kitchen. Love this kitchen, and there's some definite differences between this one and the model that we just showed you. The biggest one is the appliances, right? So you have the nice gas cooktop, and this is KitchenAid. And then here you have a built-in, this is a microwave, it's also a convection oven. And then you have your oven right below it. It's nice and blue inside. And here you have a pantry. I would call that a step-in pantry. One thing, and I just did this in my own home, but it makes a world of difference. Most new builds give you 4 shelves, and then you have, you know, maybe 3 to 4, 5 feet above that. You could add extra shelving to give yourself more storage space. Just an option, just something to point out. I love the color combination here. Love the color of these cabinets. Love the hardware. Those are all soft close. The laundry room is here in this one, right off of the garage. Two-car garage. There is a tankless water heater, and then they did pre-plumb for a water softener. I highly, highly recommend water softeners, especially here in this part of Texas, because our water is hard. So to, you know, maintain and extend the life of your appliances, especially your tankless water heaters, all your faucets, get a water softener. You'll thank me later. If not, you're gonna be replacing faucets and O-rings and gaskets every 5 years. So water softener is a huge upgrade, a huge necessity, if you will, for down here. Okay, coming back through the kitchen off the garage. Love the size of these tiles on the floor. And again, very thoughtful with the pull-outs in the cabinets for the storage and the trash solution. This one also does have the same outlets in the island that we talked about in the first one. Just want to point those out. So again, you have the dining, living, just open, one straight shot. I just love the windows. I love all the light. I love the light fixtures that they do. This outside space. Let's take a look out here before we look at the bedrooms. Again, slider. You have plenty of space out here, covered, not as big as the first model, but still plenty of space. And they also added this. This is just to show you what you can do. If you want a little more privacy, you can put something like this up, or you could do a roll down shade. And again, you're pre-plumbed here with gas and water for a sink for an outdoor kitchen. And again, you guys, I know it's a model, they go all out. This is a nice outdoor space, fire pit. Oh, one thing too, the fences. You will not get privacy fences in Del Webb. They will be iron. That is a standard with the HOA, just to, it's just for aesthetics, really, and just community. So that's what they wanted. And so unfortunately, if a privacy fence is a deal breaker for you, you can't do privacy fences out here. It's all gonna be the wrought iron. All right, let's go back inside. Coming back in from the outside patio, this is the primary. I do like the carpet in here. It's nice and plush, and I like the texture of it. They did a little bit here. They made the ceiling pop. I wouldn't quite call this a trade ceiling. It looks like it's got about an inch, maybe an inch and a half lip, but it does create, it just draws your eye up. It's pretty. And of course, you know, the textured walls. Okay, check out the restroom. Your closet is right here. Then you have a linen closet right behind that. Here you have the water closet, or the toilet, if you will. I do like that they have their own door. That is something that's important to me, that my toilet has its own door, honestly. Here's the walk-in shower I was telling you about. So this one doesn't have the curb that you have to step over. It's lit, and this is a nice heavy glass door here. So again, just ease of walking in and not having to step over anything. And then you have the nice bench, and the tile goes all the way to the ceiling. That is a nice upgrade. It just draws the eye up and it makes the room appear larger and more grand. And then here's your double vanities as well. Those are not soft close. Okay, so we've seen the primary, we've seen the living, dining, and kitchen space. What do you guys think so far? Do you like it? Did you like this one or the first one better? Give me your thoughts. This is nice. Again, going back to having the HVAC downstairs, not up in the attic, just easy maintenance. Because I don't know about you, but I don't like those attic ladders, especially the wooden ones. This could be an additional bedroom because it does have a closet. It might be a little small, but it's an option. So you could turn this into a bedroom. Right now, it's staged as a sitting room, a den, if you will. I love these furniture pieces, I really do. And then coming back here, this would be your other bedroom for your guests or family, your grandchildren, whoever. And I love this tile. This is really popular right now, this glazed tile, either in the squares or even in the rectangular, the subway tile that has some movement with the texture. I'm loving this. I am loving this. And I love this color because it's so neutral, and I love that they took it all the way to the ceiling. That was a good design choice there. Got the gold fixtures, nice countertops, and then a nice second bedroom with a good sized closet. And again, these wonderful light fixtures, love them, I do. But I'd put a ceiling fan. All of these homes truly feel light and bright. Now, I have toured all of these models previously, but today I wanted to walk through them and video them and show them to you. So I hope you like them. We're gonna go to model number 3 now. As we go, they will get larger, and you'll notice things. Pay attention to the entryway. The entryways get wider and they feel more grand each one we go to. And again, there's lots of options in each of these homes. So many things to choose from. Let's go to house number 3. One of the greatest things about this community is the proximity to all the things, right? Look here, downtown New Braunfels, 4 miles. Green, 3.5 miles. Austin, 50 miles. San Antonio, 36 miles. You could head out to Fredericksburg, which is wine country, 70 miles. Snow, 1,000 miles, okay guys? You're far away from the snow. And the coast, you wanna go do some saltwater fishing in Rockport? It's 170 miles from here. I go there a lot. Let's go to house number 3. This is the mainstay. If you like the stucco and rock combination, tall doors, come on in. So as you can see right off the bat, this one just gets so much wider. I've got space. And then, my son's laughing at me. This is a nice size office. I do like the size of this office, and I like the double doors. You also have a nice coat closet here right off the entryway. And then over here, I call this the drop zone, where everybody in the family can drop their purse and their hats and all their things and put it away, because I don't like trails, and I call my husband Trails. I know exactly where he's been, because wherever he goes, he drops something. This is a nice oversized garage. So you have the bump out here, but you also have the bump out back here. So it gives you extra storage. As you can see, they're storing all their paint here. But again, you're pre-plumbed for a water softener, and then your tankless heater is here as well. You do have scuttle hole access to the attic out here, but you've got lots of room in this garage. I'm pretty confident I could pull my F-150 in here. Don't you think, Brody? We could pull the trucks in here. We could probably put them both in here. And a golf cart. All right, love the garage. And another closet. So you got closet, closet, drop zone. Lots of storage right here off the entryway of the house. Now, This floor plan does have an upstairs. So I know what a lot of you are thinking, 55 and up community, you don't really see 2-story homes, but it's an option out here, which is nice because you don't have that in a lot of other 55 and up communities. One of the things I will say, I would like that. I would, when my son comes to visit, and eventually one of these days I might have grandbabies, y'all can go upstairs. This kitchen, this is a really long island. As you can see, there's 4 bar stools here comfortably. And again, the outlets and the island, I like these a lot. I like that they put cabinets on the end of this island just for, added storage. I love the green. I love the color of the cabinets in here. They did the green and the gold, and they did one big sink. All right, question for you guys. Do you like one big sink, or do you like the divider that has the sink on one side and the disposal on the other side? Let me know what you think about that. That's an argument in our house. Here's the gas top. This is a KitchenAid. KitchenAid is an upgrade. So if you want KitchenAid appliances, those are gonna cost you a little bit more. I don't know exactly how much, but I do know that that is an upgrade. And then again, here you have that double, the microwave convection up top and the oven down below. Here's your pantry. Now this is an actual walk-in pantry. I can walk in here, not just step in here. And again, remember what I pointed out before? They did 4 shelves, which is great, but you could add 1 more or maybe even 2 more and put things that you don't use on a regular basis up a little bit higher and just give yourself some more storage. I put in my pantry, I have baskets on wheels down here because I don't like things on the floor. So I just have my baskets and I can just pull them out and get what I need out of them, like dog treats and whatever else I put down there. Usually paper goods. Let's go upstairs first. Let's check this out. Check out this upstairs space. Is this not cool? It's big enough for a pool table. And all of the seating, again, the designers do a great job showing you what can be done. I love the black. Light fixtures are cool and swanky. I like the carpet. I like that they put plugs or outlets in the floor. It just gives you, if you wanted to put furniture there or a lamp, it gives you the option to do so without having cords everywhere. Here you have a closet, a linen closet. Now, because this is a 2-story home, they did put the AC upstairs, but they also floored this entire space so you have more storage, which that's nice because it's not wasted. It's not wasted space. You can use that for like your Christmas stuff. Guest bathroom. Again, tile goes all the way to the ceiling. Just a simple, clean tile, but it looks really nice. Guest bedroom. Look at that light fixture. What does that remind you of? Like planets? Kind of. Walk-in closet. Keep in mind, again, they took the doors off for the model just for the sake of flow. Now we'll go back downstairs. I'll show you that linen closet that I didn't show you earlier. This space is really cool, but food for thought. How often are you going to use this space? And if you're not going to use it very often, do you really want to invest in it? One of the big differences in this home is you have the separation. So the ones we've seen already have had kitchen, dining, living, all right here. This gives you some separation, and I love the flow of this because you still feel connected to the kitchen. You can still gather around the island, but you have the separation here. So it just creates the eating area over here to the side versus right behind your living space. Over here, we have another linen closet. And under the stairs storage. So this home has a lot of storage. I'd probably put more of my Christmas stuff under the stairs.
Make it like a Harry Potter one.
Yeah, because it wouldn't get warm. Because a lot of my Christmas stuff, when I put it in the attic, it gets hot and I've had things melt, which is awful, right? Especially things that you've had for years. So something to think about too. You could use this for your Christmas stuff instead of putting it up in the attic because it gets hot up there. Here's one of the bedrooms. And I'm loving the light fixtures. They're so fun and they're all different. Great size room. End tables. Brody thinks the light fixture is weird. That's okay. Notice the tile again. I'm telling you guys, this is a very popular tile. The color, the glaze, the shape. It's kind of like the vintage tile that you had in the 50s, except not the pastel colors, right? But it's the same shape. I don't know, it reminds me of that, which some of that's coming back. The light fixtures in here, these are huge light fixtures. So just to kind of show you the size of the island, these light fixtures are very grand. Here's your flow. The beams in the ceiling, I love the beams. You can add those. And they're wrapped good. It's real wood, looks like cedar. It's been painted, like that. Okay, you notice a big difference here? There's no sliders. This space in this home, you have options here. So this is considered a sunroom. It could be a studio, obviously, the way they have it staged. So I showed this to my mom, and my mom and her best friend, they play Rummy Cube. So they play that, and my mom said this would be a great space for her and her friends to sit and play their board games or whatever, what may have you, right? I thought this would be a fun space to sit and drink my wine in the evenings, read a book, curl up in the window. For me, the only thing is that you're gonna lose your patio. You're not gonna have as big of a covered patio. You're not gonna really have a patio at all, honestly. You got some grass, but you don't have a covered patio at all. Here's your patio. But it is pre-plumbed again. It's got the gas and the water and the drain for an outdoor kitchen, but you would lose your patio. So again, it just depends. It depends on your lifestyle. It depends on what your needs are and what you're going to use. Okay, so coming back inside, let's go show you the primary bedroom now. That's what everybody wants to see anyway, right? The kitchens, the primary, and the outdoor space. Has its own little entrance, feels very grand. And again, I love the placement. This is the laundry room right off of the primary, so you're not having to go far to do your laundry. This is an upgrade. Yes, they did a sink, as Brody just mentioned, and they put cabinetry in here. So again, this house comes loaded with storage. This primary, they did not put carpet in here. So in here, this room feels very large and light and bright, but it's all the things, right? It's the color of the floor, the color on the walls. They did that textured wallpaper up here, which I like. I think it adds some depth, it adds some character, and it's a fun focal point. And this light fixture is, I think of, I don't know why, yeah, Q-tips and aliens. But I like it. I like this, it's kind of at an angle. I don't know if you can really see that or get the true, can you tell that it's angled here? I like this entrance. So this is the primary and the closet. What do you think about this closet? I like the size of it. I'd add a few things. I'd probably add me more shelves up there. Get more use of the space, do some hooks here. Hang my hats and my belts on. Double vanity. You have a little linen closet here. Toilet room with its own door. And look at this shower. We haven't seen a shower like this yet. It's just an easy walk-in shower with a bench. And then you've got 3 options here. So you can do the rain head. You can do this one here. And a stationary one. And you can control them all. So I base my schedule around when I wash my hair. So I love that you can turn the rain head off, because if I didn't want to get my hair wet, I just have these. And I like that. I like that you have that option. All right, what did you think of this home? Do you like the separation? Do you like that the dining room feels more private because it's not just connected to the living space? And what are your thoughts on the sunroom? So this home is very different than the ones that we've already seen. You have the upstairs, you have this bump out, you have the sunroom. I really like this house, I do. This one would fit our needs. This would be my office. All right, off to the next one. Welcome to the Prestige. This one has the option of being a 2 or 3 bedroom, 2.5 bath, and it's 2,000 plus square feet. Come on in. I like the entrance of this one. It's very tall. Come on in. Right off the entryway, closet. And we'll take you into the first bedroom here. This is a nice ensuite for your guests. Maybe you have another family member that lives with you. This gives them their own private oasis. So they have their bedroom and then they would have their own restroom, shower. I like the color of this granite here. It's different. It's got gold flecks and it's very pretty. And then a nice walk-in closet. Again, no doors, but obviously you would have doors. They just don't have them in the models. And then they would have their own linen closet as well. Okay. All right, I do like the carpet, but you could choose not to do carpet if you don't want carpet. Light fixtures coming through, these are nice. I'm assuming that if you didn't have those, they'd probably just be the trade recessed lighting. So this gives you an idea of how grand you could make your entryway just by adding some nice light fixtures. And then again, the detail of putting the wood on the walls just looks nice. I don't know what you call this. Is it board and batten, or it's not really shiplap. I don't know what this is called, but I like it. This room is neat. It's right now it's set up like a little art studio, but you could make this a dining room, and this has a closet, so it could technically be another bedroom. You could add doors here, or it could just be your craft room, depending on what you want to use it for. It's your house, it's your choice. Coming this way, this home has a powder room. I like that. For my guests, it's just their own little restroom. Garage. Got some tables stored in here. This one's nice too. It does have the additional bump out here. It just gives you a little bit more room. And again, I can't stress enough the importance of it being pre-plumbed for the water softener and then your tankless water heater. And you don't have much of a step into the house either. That's nice. It's just a threshold. Got your drop zone, got your AC, closet downstairs, and your laundry room. So this laundry room has a fun feature. Ready? I bet you hadn't seen this before. It goes straight into the primary closet, so you can literally be in your closet and then just drop your laundry over here into your laundry basket, straight into the laundry room. Or you can throw dirty socks at your husband. I mean, I'd probably do that. This is a laundry rack. Right? You can hang your clothes, yeah. So that's a fun feature. I've never seen that in a house. Have you guys seen that before? The pass-through from the laundry to the closet? Kind of, yeah. Another closet. Yeah, you could put your Christmas tree in there. This is the first home we've seen so far that has a fireplace. So if fireplace is important to you, if that's on the checklist, this home has one. This home also has the beams and this beautiful light fixture. Again, I do appreciate the light fixtures, but I would have to do a fan. My husband too. These plugs here on the islands are awesome. That one's not going down. So, but again, I just want to point out the storage solutions at the ends of these islands. You don't see this. This is something that I do appreciate. Any storage I can get, I'm happy. So you notice in this one has the gas cooktop, but then it has the oven right below it. And then it has the microwave and another oven. So technically in this home, you have 3 ovens. So if you like to entertain and host your family at Thanksgiving and Christmas and all the things, this might be a good solution for you, or a good option for you. Pantry, walk-in, again, see what I'm saying? You could add another shelf. Another difference in this one is the separation of the dining. So you have kitchen into the living space. The dining is kind of set off to the side here. This is a huge banquet. I would not want to be the person in that corner. I don't know about you, but if I needed to get out, everybody would have to move. Yeah. I love to decorate. I love to stage homes. One of the things I've noticed in a lot of these models is they've done these big mirrors on their tables and then set things on top. I like that. Just a design element. All right, let's go outside. This covered patio I like. And again, this has your triple sliders. This one has an outdoor kitchen. It also has the tongue and groove ceiling. Right, and that's gas, remember, because they pre-plumb all of this out here, and then you have your wine fridge. I like that. For all the ladies. Hi, men. Men like wine too. So you still get your covered patio, the length of the house, and then you also have this area out here, which again, guys, model homes, they go all out. But look at the extra, I mean, this is lovely. I would be out here, and this is that nice, I don't know the exact material, but it's not wood. This stuff, it doesn't rot. This is important here in South Texas. What is it called? It's like a composite, but it is going to be important. If you did do wood, any kind of decking, you're going to have to stain it on a regular basis or oil it on a regular basis because the heat here will dry out your wood. So even inside, yes. I like that you have the covered. It is really hot here. We get in the, we get triple digits for multiple days in a row in the summertime. So having covered seating, if you're gonna sit out here, it's gonna be a must or you're gonna roast. So let's go back inside. Is it comfortable? Yeah. I like the tile they did out here, the flat work. This one had the nice ensuite right when you came in. It had the nice bedroom with its own bathroom and walk-in closet in the front. And then you had that second space, which could be a bedroom, but they have it as the craft room. Then you have your kitchen, living, dining, outdoor space, and this is the primary. So I do like the placement of this. The primary is completely separated from the rest of the house, just making it feel more private. Again, these light fixtures, I like how they just added some wood trim up into the trade ceiling, just to give it some more depth and texture. Whew. Nice and bright, big windows. They did that textured wallpaper in here as well, just on one wall, on the accent wall. This is a big bed. It's a big king size bed. These are nice oversized tables, just to give you an idea of how large the room is. It's a good size room and it doesn't feel cramped, and you've got big pieces in here. There's 2 closets. You guys would have to decide who gets what closet. I do like the shelves. I'm a basket person too, so I would probably put my baskets, or I do liners and set my shoes up here, because again, I don't like to put things on the floor. And I would put more shelves. And I would so if I did another shelf up there, then I could hang shirts, and then I could do all my dresses and pants on the lower bar. Okay, coming in here. The toilet's behind this door. So this bathroom has the tub and the shower. So if you are a bath person, here you go. And it's not very tall. I do like that. So you can still soak, but I mean, look, I'm only 5'1" and I'm in heels, and this doesn't even come up to my knee. So I like that. My tub at home, I have 2 steps and then I have to climb in there, right? Well, my son is 6'3", so this is really low for him. So keep that in mind. I mean, that's a good point. That's a good perspective. I'm 5'1", you're 6'3". This might work for me, but you wouldn't like that. You'd have a hard time getting in and out of that. Good point. Linen closet. And then this would be my closet. ladies, this would be your closet because it's much bigger than the other one. And it has the little pass-through, remember, into the laundry room. Your panel box. Yeah, your electrical panel box is in here as well. So that's kind of nice that that's in the primary bedroom, right? Correct. There's probably one, there might be one out there too, but it's nice that you have one inside as well. Fireplace. It is electric, the fireplace. I don't know about you guys, but as far as the elevation, this one's my favorite. I think this one looks kind of farmhouse, and I just like the aesthetic of that. And I love me a front porch. This is the Stardom. You can see the options here as far as bedrooms and square footage. I could put a nice little couch here, some rocking chairs. I would use this front porch. I love to sit on the front porch. And I like how much space is here in your entryway. It's not just like a hallway, if you will. It's very open. So for me, I like that. I would choose an elevation like this, and I love the door. Come on in. This is the largest office we've seen so far, or flex space. You could use it for whatever you wanted. Seeing the table there, it would be a nice poker room, right? And the trade ceiling, again, they did some shiplap up there and painted it black. So that just gives you a nice aesthetic pop. This home is my favorite of the ones that are out here. Not just the elevation and the front porch. It has a nice size office. I work from home most of the time as far as office work goes. So I like having the big office. Coat closet here. I like the floors. I like all the design elements in this home. So I know you can't just look at the design elements, you have to look at the home itself. So as much as our eyes gravitate towards all the pretty things, you really have to make sure that the floor plan work for you and just the layout of the home, because you can add all the decorations later, but the home itself has to work for you. So right off the entryway, you do have a guest bathroom. That is important to me. I like that my guests have their own bathroom. Powder room. Now this entertainment center, beverage center, few things I want to point out in this house and why this house is so appealing to me. For one, I like cabinets that go all the way to the ceiling. I think it just makes it look finished and it draws your eye all the way up. And these are taller ceilings. You have your wine fridge here. You have a fireplace. But I want you to guess what my favorite feature is in this house. This is the biggest island we've seen so far, but this space here, this would be a must. This would be a must for myself and my husband, because we collect bourbon. So obviously these are all laying down horizontally. If this were me, I would have my bottle standing upright in a vertical position, just because that's what I would prefer. But I love this addition, and this could be something that you decide to do, you know, with a designer after the fact. But that's a really cool feature. And this kitchen, again, you have the storage on the ends of the island. You have the plugs in the island. This island is huge. And these light fixtures, these look like enormous light bulbs. They're really pretty. And again, your cabinets go all the way to the ceiling. You've got the double oven here. This is technically a microwave, but it's also a convection, so you can cook. So you've got 2 ovens. And then you have the gas cooktop with the 3rd oven there, and those are KitchenAid as well. I do like these big drawers for your pots, spices, and then they did black on this side. So I like the difference. It's nice. Okay. There's another really cool feature about this house, the layout. I'll show you why here in a second. If you want to just get this view too from this side, it's awesome. This is a 3-car garage. So you could do your you know, 2 cars here, 3rd car here, or maybe, you know, if you have a golf cart, you could do your golf cart over here, or motorcycle. Maybe a smaller boat could be, you could probably get a boat in here. Yeah, I mean, another car too. And again, water softener, tankless water heater. It's getting some work done to it. Coming in. Your AC, down here again. Your laundry room. This laundry room, you can almost have your office in this laundry room. It's a big laundry room, lots of space. Was that a drafting table? Kind of. Okay, and so we're coming out of the laundry room, garage. This is the pantry. It is a walk-in pantry, but I want you to look how many more shelves you could put in here. There's probably 4 or 5 feet from this shelf to the ceiling. So you could probably put 2, 3, 4 more shelves there.
And you could definitely put 4 more shelves.
Right?
If you're tall.
Yes. Which you are. I know. All right. So we'll come back to this in a second. I want to show you this bedroom first. Love the windows. Yeah, right? Bathroom. This one does have the small curb, but again, you can get it to where you don't have that and you have the solid glass doors instead. I do like that they put the transom windows in the restroom so you have the light. You have a single vanity, you have your water closet, you have your walk-in closet. For me, this might drive me a little crazy, having doors back to back, but that's just me. Something to think about. I mean, you're not gonna have this one open all the time, but that's your linen closet, and this is your walk-in closet. So, this is not the primary bedroom. This would be a guest suite, and the primary bedroom is directly across from this one, walking past these beautiful sliding doors. This is the primary bedroom. Very light and bright. Again, I want you to just pay attention to the size of the furniture because there are big pieces and the room still feels very open and, you know, that you have enough space. It doesn't feel cramped at all. I love this bathroom. So in here you have the double vanities. I like this countertop. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but I like it. I like the material. And this is a true just walk-in, no curb. Big tiles on the walls that go all the way to the ceiling. Hey, got the nice, right? So here you have your toilet, your water closet. Here you have the linen closet, and okay, so remember I didn't like that the doors touched in that other bedroom. You don't have that here. So I like that because this one opens in, and here's your closet and it wraps around. So very nice sized closet in here as well. I do like the size of the tiles on the floor. I will say this, this is a design choice for me. I don't know if I would have gone with white grout. I may have chosen just a little bit darker because you're going to see everything. Maybe a little darker. Just a little darker. Coming back in, this is such a grand space. It's open. The dining is set behind the living, but it still feels like you have enough of a dividing space that each space still feels like its own space. Let's go outside. Really big sliding door. It's a single sliding door. It's not the triple. There's your plumb for your sink. You have the nice covered patio, step down, nice fire pit, nice seating area out here. It's very pretty. It's very peaceful. Even though you can hear some of the construction, you won't always hear that. So the homes do have gutters as well. Gutters are important so you don't get, when it does rain, when we do get rain, when you have gutters, it protects the house from the splash. If you don't have gutters, you'll start to see that the bottom of your home will start to get water stains. So gutters are nice. They also keep water away from your foundation. Okay, what did you guys think of this one? Was this your favorite too so far? I love this though. This feature here, this sold me. And this isn't even, you know, really part of the home. This is just what the designers decided to do in this one. And I think it's great. So if it wasn't here, it would just, these doors wouldn't be here and there would just be a wall. But I like that element. And look, 1, 2, 3, 4 big size chairs and it still just feels open and airy. I like this as well. We love to entertain. So having these areas, I would definitely utilize these areas and I would utilize the outdoor space as well. All right, guys, I don't know about you, but what do you think of the white brick? White and black, it pops. I like the nice arch here coming into the entryway. It doesn't feel very cramped. It still is a pretty wide entryway. So I like this. Come on in. This one has an upstairs as well. Right off the front of the home, you have your half bath and you have your linen closet. And then here you have a bedroom with a walk-in closet and its own bathroom. So again, you have another ensuite for your guests, for a family member, walk-in shower, nice thick pools. All right. Look at that light fixture. It looks like big bubbles. Big bubbles. I do like how they did that added detail on the ceiling, so it just takes your eye up and it just creates a nice accent. Again, it's amazing what a little bit of trim will do on the walls. It adds a pop. So we'll go upstairs last. I want to go this way first and show you the laundry room. So this would typically be the garage, but we're not going to go in there because it's the construction office and there's people in there right now. So let me take you into this bedroom first. This is kind of set as a yoga studio, but it could be whatever you wanted. Nice walk-in closet. This has a tub shower combo as well. And I do like the color of the tile. I would say this is navy blue and it's nice and glazed. Again, I'm telling you, this tile is very popular right now. But I think it's one of those it's a timeless classic because you saw the smaller ones, more pastel colors in the 50s, and now we're seeing this just more bold, more a glaze, a little bit different. I like it. If you were a ballerina, you could do some, you know. Love this. Laundry room, lots of storage. Sink, washer dryer, closet, panel, primary closet. So we just came out of the laundry room, coming straight into the closet, straight into the primary bathroom. This I like. Nice walk-in shower with a soaking tub. So this one's a little taller. Floor, I like the color of the floor. Linen closet. This would probably be my closet. The smaller one would be my husband's, and it's right off the laundry room. So guess he gets to do laundry because the laundry room's attached to his closets. That's fair. This is the primary bedroom. This bedroom is very large.
That's nice that the primary is downstairs.
Yes, that's a good point. The primary is downstairs. They did some of the texture wallpaper on the ceiling, and there's a ceiling fan in this one. So you have your bed, your end tables, 2 sitting chairs, a big dresser, and it still feels very spacious. And it has its own entrance.
This would confuse me.
because it went all the way around.
Yeah.
Look at this kitchen, and this one they did the navy cabinets, the navy color. You have the cabinet here, which again, I really like. You can't ever have enough storage. This is a true microwave, so this is an option. This is a microwave. I don't know, it doesn't seem like it has the convection option, and then your oven is here. But they put your beverage station over here. I like this little bar. This one has the dividing sink, just to show you the different options. If this is a, you know, some people really like the divider, and I do, but I think I prefer one large sink, but I also have really large pots, and so this doesn't always work for me. This isn't always practical. This living room, I want to talk about this living room for a second, because I don't know if you can tell just how large this room is. This couch is 16 feet. This is a 16-foot long couch, and the room feels huge. And then you have the Shea Lounge here, seating. There's 4 huge light fixtures here. Very grand. They put 2 big coffee tables side by side. Okay, so dining space right off the kitchen, but it still feels private. It's anchored by the light. And again, I told you guys, they're using these mirrors on the tables. I really like this design. I know it's staging, but it's something fun. It just makes it seem more light and bright. Okay, we're gonna go outside. This one does have the sliders. Triple sliders. Okay, so we're out here. You have your outdoor kitchen, your nice grill here, gas cooking, sink, tongue and groove ceiling, covered patio, pretty much the entire length of the house, and then some more flat work here just to put, you know, more seating, and then just the openness.
Amazing.
It's pretty, right? This one, yeah, this one's nice. So let's go see the rest. All right, back into the living room and the kitchen. Again, this is a really large island. So now we'll take you upstairs. This area is really nice. This could be used as your formal dining room or an office. I like that they did this. This is actually wallpaper that looks like brick, and then they did some wood slats up there in the ceiling just to add some texture and depth. So we already went this way. That was your kitchen, and then your laundry room that wraps around to the closet, primary suite, primary bedroom. Now we're gonna go upstairs. They did do wood on these steps. They're not slippery at all, which is nice. So if you've got grandkids that are coming to visit, or you just want some separation and some quiet time away from whoever's downstairs, this is a great space. So again, because it is 2-story, the AC is upstairs, but they do floor it so you can use it for storage. Grandkids make life grand. It's not closing. You got your linen closet here upstairs. You've got a nice big bathroom with the tub. I know for the little ones like bath time, so it's nice to have that upstairs if you're gonna have your grandkids or little ones over. And of course, they decorated this room to be more for the little ones. I love this room, and I love that Brody is with me right now, so I'm just gonna say that I've always called Brody a Brody Bear, so I love the wallpaper. Look, it's even got little pocket knives, like a little Swiss Army knife. That's cute, right?
It's cute.
And look, the little chairs look like little teddy bears. Okay, so again, how often are you going to use these spaces upstairs? And if not, then this is not the floor plan for you. You know, it's if it's a good investment for you and it makes sense, by all means, this is the floor plan. But if not, that's okay. Really tall ceilings. The entrance feels very grand because it's the tallest at this point right here. And then you can see that it comes down just a little bit. All right, guys, I hope you liked it. Tell me which one you like best.